Hi everyone, welcome back to The Geek is Chic. Today I want to talk about fashion items, especially luxury fashion items that I'm not going to buy. Because I think, especially in days of social media, it's always important to, remind yourself that hypes are created through brand marketing, endorsements, product placements, and not necessarily because of the brilliance of a particular product. Some of the items I will mention are part of the current season, of the Fall/Winter 18 season. Some will be part of the upcoming Spring/Summer 19 season, and some just have been around for a hot minute, but they are still very current and hyped. Also, I will include one beauty trend as well. Before we jump right in, please, if you happen to like this video, check my other videos out, check out my channel, and please subscribe and like. It means the world to me. So, the first item I will not buy are the Balenciaga track sneakers. So for everyone who follows me on Instagram, if you don't, you will know that I had my moments with the S sneakers because I actually really like the design and the whole concept of them, but I just couldn't justify spending that much money on a sneaker. But while I still totally get the whole concept of dad sneakers and I actually really like it, I think that the track sneakers really took it too far. I literally see random middle-aged people walking around with those sneakers, not obviously the Balenciaga ones, but sneakers from the mall that look exactly the same. There's just nothing left to differentiate between, the actual dad sneakers and those Balenciaga sneakers, except the logo and the price tag, obviously. The next item on my list is the Dior saddlebag, the new Dior saddlebag. I know there's been a little bit of controversy regarding the fact that Maria Grazia Chiuri actually even brought this bag back from the 90s because it was originally designed by John Galliano for Dior back then, and a lot of people were actually upset that she kind of stole or took this design from John Galliano. All that tea aside, I actually always appreciated the design of the saddlebag, the 90s version as well as the new version, which is pretty close. However, as this bag dropped for the current fall/winter season, it already has been all over my Instagram, and I had seen this bag so many times, countless times, that I just was so over it. To the point that I was actually annoyed and rolling my eyes every time I saw this bag on, any Instagrammer, blogger or whatever out there. So I guess there is such a thing as too much influencer marketing, which I think in this case is really a shame because the saddlebag is such an iconic bag. And through this strategy, in my opinion, Dior took away the iconic position and they just dragged this bag down to being a seasonal it bag, while it could have been so much more. Let's stay with bags here. The next designer bag that I will certainly not buy is any PVC or plastic designer bag. And not just because obviously they are overpriced. So we are all collectively convinced of the fact that plastic is very, very bad for our environment, that it's polluting our oceans and our whole planet. And actually, as we're talking, the European Union is just working on laws to ban certain everyday plastic items completely. But then in the meantime, I see designer plastic handbags that cost hundreds or even thousands of euros. The Chanel Spring Season 18 collection was inspired by water, which Karl Lagerfeld visualized with plastic on shoes or bags. Am I the only one who finds that slightly irritating? I am very much an advocate for making small changes in our individual lives that could actually make a huge impact in the bigger picture. And my point is not that these plastic designer bags are like creating waste or something, because obviously people will most likely not throw them out. However, the fast fashion and like the less expensive versions, like copies and dupes of these designs, most likely will. But my point is more the message that you send when you wear a very, very expensive plastic bag, which is basically that plastic is cool, while actually plastic is a big problem that we have right now. So the next thing that I will totally not buy is basically anything from the new Celine. Who would have thought? I pretty much despise what Edi Slimani did to Phoebe Philo's Celine. Luke from HautLeMode, I will link his channel down below, he actually made a brilliant video on this disaster of a collection, and I very much encourage you to watch it because it says more about this whole situation than I could ever. As this whole Celine situation really annoys me and it actually made me super frustrated, I just want to quickly jump to the next topic, which is a makeup trend that I am so tired of seeing, which is copper eyes. I remember when Jaclyn Hill started doing her like signature coppery, orangey eyeshadow looks, like these smoky copper eyes, and back in the days I totally digged it and I thought it was a very interesting and cool look, but that's like 3 years ago. And since then, I sometimes feel like I haven't seen a single influencer or a single eyeshadow palette that is not about the smoky coppery eye. At this point, I'm certainly grateful for YouTubers like Tati or like James Charles or Jeffree Star, who just take this whole thing to their own level, who shake things up, who stay true to their game, even though their game is not what I would usually wear, but still, at least it's fresh and inspiring. So this is it for my quick anti-haul today. If you liked what I was rambling about today, please hit the subscribe button and like and share and whatever. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next video. Bye!